I don't appreciate AOC playing stupid here because she herself has joined forces with some of the most, I'll use generous terminology here, questionable, problematic Republican members of Congress. She was willing to work alongside Senator Ted Cruz on legislation that would prevent members of Congress from ending their term and then immediately working as lobbyists. Ted Cruz is a disgusting human being. Okay. I have no respect for Ted Cruz whatsoever. However, if Ted Cruz agreed with us or with AOC on something that's really important in benefiting the lives of the American people, I would want her to work with him. And on that issue, I'm glad she worked with him. Another issue, she's worked with Republicans in the House in order to co-sponsor legislation to ban stock trading by members of Congress, an incredibly important piece of legislation. I applauded her for being willing to do that, to reach across the aisle and work with Republican colleagues in order to draft that legislation. She understands that sometimes you do have to reach across the political aisle in order to accomplish something. It's just really fascinating to me that when it comes to the topic of Israel, its undue influence over our government, and more importantly, its war crimes abroad, well, AOC can't be bothered to reach across the aisle. They're Nazis. They're terrible people. She can't work with them. It doesn't make any sense to me.
But I also think it's an issue of trust. Like for those who agree with AOC's position, I think when they look at those figures like Marjorie Taylor Greene, like popular commentators like Tucker Carlson, it's more of an issue of trust where they have seen Marjorie Taylor Greene say disparaging comments about Palestinians, for example, or she filed that censure resolution against Rashida Tlaib in Congress, for example, October 2023. Tucker Carlson, again, very strong in Israel, but what people have, especially people from disenfranchised communities, might have an issue with is the fact that he has spoken about the Great Replacement theory, or he's credited with making it mainstream.
It boils down to losers lose, winners win. And the left loves to lose in America. They love it. They can't get enough of it.
The left loves to lose.
They love to lose. They can't get enough. And that's part of the reason, not the entire reason, that I kind of moved away. Look, policy-wise, I'm still very much on the left. Interpersonally, though, strategically speaking, I couldn't get further from the left if you paid me to, okay? Because I'm just sick of the infighting and I'm sick of the purity politics. The purity politics is not a characteristic of the left.